217% alcohol in my blood. And the crazy thing is, the day before I had a dream that I was falling in a hole and there's just fire around me. And I was just falling. And I woke up on the floor in a sweat on my hands and my knees. And my stomach was up because I was ready to embrace the hit, the impact. And the very next day, I didn't even know it was a warning. The very next day, I went out, got drunk, smoked too. And my uncle even told the doctor, hey, check him for THC. Didn't even find no trace of THC. It was so much alcohol in my blood. And that could have been me. So we have a lot to be grateful for. We came today to fellowship with each other. We have so much to be grateful. When we look back at where we're coming from, who else but God? Who else but the Savior? Sing this song with me. And while we sing this song, I want it to become real to us. From heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my death to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Hallelujah. Lord, I lift your name on high. Hallelujah. Lord, I lift your name on high. Because you came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Hallelujah. 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 With that song alone, that should be it.
Thank you, Lord.
When we look at the reality of what God did, how He sent His Son in our place when we deserved it. We deserve that. So man, what a God we serve. Can you imagine the King of Kings? He's sitting on His throne. Right? This is Jesus, an example. He's sitting on His throne. And He's looking for us, right? He's looking for us at His feet. But can God truly say He can find me at His feet? He's looking. Jesus is there looking to see who's there at His feet. Can God find me faithful at His feet? Glory be to God. Glory be to God. You may be seated. Glory be to God. You know, I was sharing with my wife a couple of weeks ago. I used to serve the devil and I used to do it well. And when I used to serve the devil, I used to sell drugs. I used to serve him well. I used to do it to perfection. And I used to use drugs. But I realized when I used to serve the devil, I never asked him why I shouldn't pray. It brought me back to when Brother Rick is teaching, and he says, oh, I'm saved from the womb. From before my moms knew me, I was saved, right? So imagine being, you working, you're born in sin and shaped in iniquity now. You're working for the enemy, right? This is how we started off, working for the enemy. But we never choose one day to time out and say, hold on, devil, why is it I can't pray to God? Why is it that I can't, go to church one Sunday? Why is it you have me stuck in this corner 24/7, selling this drugs? Why? These questions never came up. I just was obedient. But now that I'm saved, I'm sanctified, I'm Holy Ghost filled, I'm water baptized. Why is it that I have a whole list of questions? You mean, God, I got to stop going to parties? You mean, God, I got to stop fornicating? Hold on, God. You mean I got to stop lying? Come on, God. You know I like stealing. When I go up in the store, these people that pay big money for this. Me stealing this little grapes, it don't mean nothing. We got all these questions for the Savior. We got all these questions for the King of Kings, the resurrecting God that we know. We know there's no question without a doubt that God is not who He is.
Amen.
Even atheists try to prove that He was wrong and end up being converted.
Amen.
There's just something about Jesus when we seek and we go to His feet. He's there to pick us up. He's there to remind us of what He's done for us.
Amen.
Amen. It's okay to have questions, but it's just something for us to ponder on. When I was serving the enemy, I never asked him any questions. I just did it obediently.
It's true.
But when it comes to God, I need to check my walk with God. I need to find out why is it that I'm asking God all these questions. Is it that I truly just don't want to be obedient to Him? Is it that I want to be real with God? God, I can't deal with all that. I got to give up this stuff I love to do. I love to sin. I love how I feel. It feels good for a moment. It's like crack. It's a temporary fix. It's like one in that spliff. It's a temporary fix. But then right after, you want more because it didn't fulfill. It didn't satisfy.
Amen.
Glory be to God. Glory be to God. This is life.
Amen.
Can Jesus find us at His feet? This is how Jesus can find us at His feet. Glory be to God. Let's go to Matthew. Matthew 26. This is why, for some of us, Jesus can't find us when He's looking at His feet. Because even I fall victim to it sometimes. Like yesterday, my wife and I, my niece, poor Janaya, she needed it. So we were running up and down, here, there, doing so much. And me as a leader, to settle down and to hear what God wants for His people, it's not normal. It don't take, sometimes people think this thing happens like, no, it takes hours. And sometimes I don't even hear what God is saying, and I begin to get afraid. Is this sin somewhere in my camp? What is going on, God? And yesterday I got caught up with so much works, and my wife had to point it out, like, come on, that's works. This stuff, going to get the drums, and this stuff we can't take with us to heaven. I'm there trying to get these things together and get it organized. And why am I getting so filled with all these works? Like if that's what gets me into heaven. That's what gets me safe. You know, like this beautiful day. You know, some of us, whoa, Easter, I gotta make sure I get into the house. Because it's like ritual. You know, we do it religiously, some things we do. It's like we do it so much that we thinking it's good. And we're not even realizing like, hey, you can make it, but we can't even enter his presence. You know, like, could you imagine being amongst the saints and we all worshiping, touching and agreeing, but then I can't even feel God's presence? Like, I'm here at this moment right now, but something is holding me out. A door is shut. And I don't even know how to open that door. But I can see my neighbor, they're in it. They're revived. They're being birthed. But then me, I'm stuck. How do I get past this? Glory be to God. Matthew 26. Are we there?
Amen.
We want to look at someone called Mary. Mary Magdalene. Mary. The very name Mary means bitter water. Right? Sea of bitterness. That's what it's called. Mary. Matthew. Thank you. Sorry. 28. Thank you. Help me. Thank you. Matthew 28. Yes, glory be to God. That's my helpmate. Thank you. Jesus. Got the right one.
Amen. Matthew 28.
Yes.
Now after the Sabbath, as the first day of the week began to dawn, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary came to see the tomb. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord descended from heaven, and came and rolled back the stone from the door and sat on it. His countenance was like lightning, and his clothing as white as snow. And the guards shook for fear of him.
The guards shook for what?
Fear of him.
Go ahead.
And became like dead men. But the angel answered and said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who was crucified."
Do not be what?
Afraid. He is not here, for he is risen, as he said. Come see the place where the Lord lay, and go quickly and tell his disciples that he is risen from the dead, and indeed he is going before you into Galilee. There you will see him. Behold, I have told you. So they went out quickly from the tomb with fear and great joy, and ran to bring his disciples word. And as they went to tell his disciples, behold, Jesus met them, saying, "Rejoice!" So they came and held him by the feet and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brethren to go to Galilee, and there they will see me." Now the soldiers, they were going, behold, some of the guard came into the city and reported to the chief priests all the things that had happened. When they had assembled with the elders and consulted together, they gave a large sum of money to the soldiers, saying, "Tell them his disciples came at night and stole him away while we slept. And if this comes to the governor's ears, we will appease him and make you secure."
So this is what fear will do you. Because the guards were feared unto death. They looked like they were dead. They were so afraid when the angels were there in the cave. Right? In the tomb. So here it is. Fear could either drive you to God or drive you away from God. They were afraid and they were seeking Jesus. These women didn't know what they were to see when they came to that tomb. They didn't know if it was going to be an angry mob waiting on them, because Jesus just got crucified. They were there step by step. They saw what they did to him. They saw the whooping he took. They saw the nail to the cross. But it was a seek. The Bible said that there was a seek in Mary. She wanted to, man, I'm afraid, but I'm still going to go. I'm afraid I might come come into the same mob that just crucified my Lord. But I'm going anyway. I'm still going to go because there's a seek that only God has placed in me. So here goes Mary. And she ended up meeting Jesus. And she ran. She ran with that word. Go tell my disciples that I'm headed to Galilee. I'm risen. Everything that I've been telling you for all these years, it is now coming to fulfillment. She ran with the gospel. A woman, ran with the good news. He is risen. Glory be to God. Notice that Jesus didn't say, shut up, woman. You can't speak about this good news. No. Because although the woman was afraid, she still went seeking. God is looking for vessels. Can you find us seeking? Or are you is he going to find us in fear, trembling, can't even move left or right? Look at what fear drove the guards to do. Go betray him. They bribed, they gave them money like, don't you speak of what you saw. Let me shut you up with some fear, man. Will have us doing some stuff. I know back in the hood, man, fear of not having your rent will cause people to do some stuff. They start doing some stuff they never thought they would have did. The fear of being homeless. The fear of not having. Man, that thing would drive us into a stupor where we can't even think straight. We're like, oh, maybe I can try this, maybe I can try that. Maybe. Man, let me rob. Never robbed before, but I'm gonna try it. You go up in there and you shake them. Fear. Hallelujah. But what the Holy Spirit pointed out was Mary had a seek. And it wasn't a seek that just came overnight. It was a seek that came with relationship. You see, we think we could experience God on just Easter Sunday, and that's enough for the year. No, Easter Sunday need to be tomorrow.
Amen.
It need to be the day after that.
Yes, Lord.
Right, my brother Miguel?
Speak, Holy Ghost.
You agree with that one, right?
Amen.
Right. Easter Sunday, it got to be an everyday. It got to be a relationship, right, Mark? It got to be a relationship. It got to be something that, I just want God. I want more of God. It's a desire. I want him to find me at his feet. Jesus, if you're looking for me, I'm right here at your feet. Because our relationship will drive us to do some crazy things. Drive us to do some stuff that, man, at the end of it, you're like, man, that was me? God, you really trust me with this? You trust me to do this? Hallelujah. See, Mary was the same Mary who brother was dead for 4 days. Remember Lazarus? Lazarus was dead. And Mary's sister was found working. She was in the kitchen. You know, she was doing so much stuff that looked good, like what I was doing. Getting the drums, getting this, running there and there, and not even in God's face. Like, God, come on. I need you. I need you at this moment to help me to be able to pour out on your people. You know, you call me to lead, so there's a difference now. I can't just go with what I already know. I gotta see God's face now. What he needs for you now.
Amen.
You know? So I had to, man, Martha was there working, getting everything ready, prepared, and Mary was at Jesus' feet. His brother just came back from the dead. Lazarus. They just witnessed God's resurrecting power. Here on earth, right now, he just, Lazarus, come forth. And God is so precise, not every Lazarus came forth, but the one who he spoke to came forth.
Amen. Thank you,
And
Jesus.
even death know his name. Even death is a
Hallelujah. Yes. My God.
You know? And
Thank you,
here
Jesus.
comes the sisters. After this miracle, none could find herself at his feet. but the other one is still caught up in the works. Still caught up in what it must look like. I gotta get my hair done. I gotta make sure I can get my nails done. I gotta go caught up in what it should look like. Desire. Ooh, who's that? Janaya? I know that's my daughter right there. Desire. Oh, glory be to God. You go, girl. You go. Yes. Desire. We are desiring the wrong things. What it must look like on the outside, when it ain't got nothing to do with what you look like today.
That's right.
It got everything to do with what you're filming. We were driving by a garbage dump. You know how it look all green and beautiful. Janai was like, ooh, over there look nice. I want to go there. I said, do you know that that's a garbage dump? Do you know that that's where they dump garbage? But she said, no it ain't, but it looks so pretty. It looked pretty on the outside. Yes. Man, we can make this flesh look so good. Don't I look good?
Oh my gosh.
Something like that told me. I heard Forrest Whitaker. But we could dress this flesh up, man, and make it look so good when God is about what's on the inside. He's more concerned of what do you do when you're alone? Do you love me enough to cut off that porn? Do you love me enough when you're by yourself and you see her walking by her jogging uniform and you saw her once and then you're fighting to look? Do you have that fight to not look again and say, no, I love my God too much? Yes. Huh? Do you love God enough? Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. This was the same Mary in Matthew 26, 6 to 13, who came and poured that expensive oil on Jesus' feet and then used her hair to clean his feet. She actually poured the oil on his head too. She anointed him. And the disciples was upset because they were like, hey, who's this woman? What's going on here? Why is this woman always in my Jesus' face? Why is she always at my Jesus' feet? But instead of they come join her too, there's something that says, man, I ain't bowing.
Yes.
Why is it that the woman, when they come to prayer, we can find a woman laid out, crying, boiling their heart, their lungs, they tripe out. But men, we think it should be a look. You watch too much superhero movie. Black Panther got us fooled. You come and want to worship God. Yes, Lord. And pose him out doing it. Yes, Jesus. Before we lose ourselves and get into Jesus Christ.
That's it.
I don't care what I look like. I'm looking for Jesus.
That's it.
I'm looking for some vessels who are not full of themselves. Look, I don't care about where I'm coming from.
That's right.
I only care about where God is taking me.
Yes.
The enemy will come and remind us about our past and how you used to do this and you used to be the same one. You used to. Oh man, my God. Do you know about where I'm going?
I know where I'm coming from.
Hi, my name is Kyle. And do you know where I'm going?
Yeah.
Where God is taking me? That's what I used to do. Yeah, I used to. But let that be a used to.
That's right.
I was sharing with some evangelists and ministers yesterday. Because they was like, why, Pastor? I'm always in these different things I already know. Dealing with this person and I just don't want to deal with that person and cut him off. And I had to let him know. I said, you said it's little, right? So just imagine this. And I painted a scenario. This big scenario. And this lady come and she's disrespectful to you and she's not saved. But because she's not saved, you got all the grace in the world because you saved. So you want her to know that you are saved also. So you're gonna tell her, oh, it's okay. And you treat her so nice, although she's rude to you, but you're gonna treat her so nice because you know she's not saved. And you're trying to be a representative of Christ at that moment, right? So you're gonna do your best to treat her good. So she could leave and you might even tell them, oh, it's because of Jesus why I didn't snap. It's because of the God I serve. You know, that mindset.
That's true.
So when this lady leaves, here comes a little one. And you forgot that you already passed a big test already before. So you so focused on the little fox, and you get upset with the little things that if you was to look back and see, man, you've accomplished way more. You've defeated bigger devils.
Amen.
But the enemy's job is to know where our mindset is. He knows we're not mature in certain areas. So he's going to continue to use these little things to pull you out of character. And then when you look at it for real, you're like, man, why did I even fall? Why am I back here in this loop? You're only back here in this loop is because you allow yourself to be back here in this loop.
Amen.
If you would really look and see what God has brought you through, you know it, the rivers and storms and tornadoes and he alone but God. Mary witnessed her brother coming back from the dead after his body stinking.
Yes.
Martha, she witnessed the same miracle. But where was she from? Cooking and cleaning it in the works.
Getting busy.
Mary found herself at his feet. There's a difference with being at Jesus' feet and just wanting to be in his presence, trying to do and show, oh, look at the good job I'm doing, God. Look, God, I'm doing this, God, and we want to slap Jesus on it. And sometimes God's not even in it.
Talk the thing, Pastor
God is
Khan.
about our heart.
Yes.
When God speaks to our heart, his souls are got to be involved. His souls in this. His souls is not involved. And I ain't talking about people who are already on fishing line. I tell you guys already. If somebody already go to church and they already, we just encourage them in the faith. Keep the faith, my brother. Keep the faith, my sister. You keep being the light over there. I'm going to keep being the light over here. We can team up if we need to. But the main mission is to get to the people who said, man, I don't even know who God is. I don't believe in God. I don't even want your God. Those are the fish that is important. Amen. Amen. We don't have any time to waste. Everybody in here is young, strong, and I know you meet more than 10 people. Look how much people you meet in here right now. When you go out for the week, you meet more people than how much people is in here right now. That means ministry is not in here. This 4 walls is not it. This is where you get equipped to now go out there and put your hands to the plow and do not pull back. Amen. Hallelujah. She took the expensive perfume and washed Jesus' feet. Even the men was upset. They're like, man, we could have sold this and feed how much poor people? This thing was expensive. How can you waste it on Jesus? This is Jesus. You know, and some pastors get upset when the flock don't want to buy them a burger or something. They get upset. But look at what they did. If we read the Bible and we see what they did, they didn't think Jesus was worthy. Jesus even said it. She's prepared me for my burial, my death. It's coming. And you're not even the men. We hard-headed, man. Why are we so hard-headed, men? We got to let God break us.
Amen.
Stop thinking this is how we got to be. Soldiers. No, forget that. Can we become broken men? So we can become good, faithful husbands and good, faithful fathers and good, faithful men of society that can transform a community. Men. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You know, Mary, she was coming a long way with her relationship with Christ. This was the same Mary in Luke 8, verse 2. It says, a certain woman which had been healed of evil spirits and infirmities, Mary called Magdalene, out of whom went 7 devils.
My Lord.
She was a prostitute. She had all these different things that she used to be. It says she got delivered from 7. God delivered her from 7 demons. 7 spirits exit that woman. You see, when God cleans us up, we don't even know that we need to stay at his feet so he can fill us up. Instead, we feel like, oh, I'm delivered, I'm set free, so now I start doing it on my own. leading my own self. Not even knowing it's about relationship and not the works. Man, she fell into the relationship part. She got at his feet like, God, I want more of you. I need more of you, Lord. I'm at your feet, Lord. I am empty. You just deliver me. I was filled with 7 demons. And you just deliver me, God. So now I need you to fill every void. Because now I got voids. These demons are gone. I'm empty now. I could only be filled if I stay at his feet. Now she's being filled. This is why she can recognize the mission. This is why she didn't let fear overtake her. This is why she had a seat within her. This is why she's like, man, even unto death. She knew that he took her ex and placed it in next. She understood that I'm next. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm not going to settle for where I used to be. I'm walking into the newness of who I am. Hallelujah. You know, 7 is a number of completion. So she got 7 demons cast out of her. She found herself being completed at Jesus' feet. This is why God could find her and trust her to run with the gospel. This is why God could have found her and said, you know what, Mary? You got the remedy. You understood. It's coming to my son's feet. You understood that my son is the truth. He's the way. He's the life. You understood. And because you are now completed in me, it didn't mean she didn't have struggles.
Go ahead.
She probably had struggles.
I'm sure she did.
But she became complete because she stayed at his feet. Because when we are at his feet, he can deliver us continually. Deliverance is a daily process. Every